Lot 8 and 9 are up next. These are insider trading green bottles. Go back to a last drop sow. Another one we actually bought as a baby from Rick Whitman. And those last drop sows as grandmas have been really good around here. And this is really, no exception. This guy that's on here he's lot 8, ear notch 6-1, the lighter colored one. And one that we tried to stretch and take the first chance, but it just wasn't going to work. But I'd taken a picture of him, and he was a skinny, neat-built little pig then, and just didn't have enough to haul. And I think he's one that really has come into his prime now. And when you talk about, again, that pedigree, Insider's a creation son that we sold last year at First Chance that Wintex bought, and this is exactly kind of what I thought that pig would make when he left as a baby. And I haven't been back to Texas to see him, but from talking to Will, this is kind of what you're getting. The look and build and extension is really good. Again, those creations are coming through with a bit more shape and a bit more muscle than I guess what we traditionally see here at Elkhart. Yet one that just reads like a barrow. He has proportions like a barrow. His maturity reads as a barrow. I think one that absolutely can show at Expo and then finish at Louisville. His make, his mold, and I'm not comparing him to that barrow, but I think his maturity pattern fits similar to Cooper's barrow there that we had that got along good at Expo and at Louisville. And I think that one's unique in places where it's hard to make red ones unique. And his extension and his length without, being straight and forward in his shoulder and messed up in his knee, and yet still having muscle shape from there back. One that, again, you're going to take him home. I think he's going to continue to get better and do the things you want him to do. But that's lot 8, 6-1, Duroc barrel. He's an insider trading. Green bottles is his pedigree. The other one over here is the darker colored one. And, the brother that I think he's lot 9, his notch is 6-4. The darker colored one comes to us a little different than his brother, but I guess for me, you can tell they're mates. Maybe not quite as sharp in his look and sharp in his feature, but that comes with a stouter head and a stouter skull. This guy's got great big legs and great big feet, and yet I think the basics are there for this one to be the right kind. Again, those insiders come from a creation. Insider is a creation son, and you can just bet on muscle and stoutness coming through like we talked about on his brother. I think when this guy fills in and it all kind of comes together, he could be an awful lot to handle. You talk about room to grow in his skeleton and just spread, and I think when he does that, he's going to be one that's going to be awfully competitive. Again, stouter feature, great big forearm, stout skulled, still has that shape, still has that look from the side. I think another really good barrel option, one that you could show all summer. Sure, we can get him to Expo. I think he projects to finish at Louisville. Honestly, I think when we talk about the pair of littermates, lot 8 and lot 9 here, it'll be interesting to see how these guys finish. The one has the extras as far as look and shape and muscle. That's lot 8. The other one, the foundation's there. Just kind of needs to tune in and finish. Two really neat options here, and I think you kind of pick your poison and choose your preferences as to the way you want to feed them and the kind of pig you want to start with. Pair of littermate barrels that I think could be awfully competitive.